Guys, in front of me, you can see that it is clearly finished. Oh my days, the USS Enterprise. This, from the minute I heard of the potential rumours from the so-called leakers of this being a set that was coming this year, I refused to believe it until LEGO officially announced it with my own ears and eyes. And now I am closing out the year with probably one of the single best things I have ever built. From nostalgia to parts, components, the minifigures, it has been an absolute beaut of a build. It's not often I am lost for words, right? I absolutely growing up was 100% a Trekkie. 100%. Yes, I love a bit of Star Wars and all the rest of it, but Star Trek was my jam. Specifically TNG, The Next Generation. So for me to get this and to build this, oh, I'm just so over the moon. Thank you so much to LEGO. Thank you so much to, you know, the Gene Roddenberry family and everything that came before. My days. Yeah. I'm overwhelmed. It is that good. So I know you can see it built. I have built it. I've built it on Time-lapse over a couple of days, so you'll see some footage that I'm going to insert, so you can watch the build process in our favourite sped up fashion. I'm then going to bring you guys across. We're going to take a look at some of the details. We're going to separate the saucer section from the warp drive section, and oh my days, honestly, it is immense. The minifigures, we're going to have a closer look at the minifigures because they are beautiful. There's some really cool minifigs down there. There's some cool new elements that they've created. We're going to talk about it all. I don't have the GWP with me. The GWP is still at the homestead. Silly Mr TTB, I left it at home, so that's not built yet. But this for me was the most important thing. Oh, has anybody else built this set yet, or has anybody else got this on their wish list? Because I tell you, I know you've got to wait now till next year if you live in the UK to get hold of one of these things. Right, let's do it. And there is the plaque, the USS Enterprise. It is a Galaxy class, Starfleet registry number NCC1701-D, launch date, star date 40759.5, and it was constructed, or its construction was on Utopia Planeteer Fleet Yards in Mars. Nice printed element right there. And then we've got the minifigs that we were talking about. So there's Mr. LaForge. We have Mr. Worf with that really cool, unique head element that I told you about. Deanna Troi, Data and Data's cat. We've got Picard there with his tea, Earl Grey hot, Riker with his trombone, Guinan, who could most definitely make you any drink that you wanted, especially if it was green, Dr. Beverly Crusher, who could pretty much fix anybody, and then little Wesley Crusher. So yeah, Guinan's hat was a new element for Lego, so you can just see the hair around the back. They've done a really good job with that. I believe the head for Worf is obviously a new element as well, obviously with it being the first ever Star Trek one. So that is the minifigure lineup, and an amazing minifigure lineup it is. Pan up, Mr TTB. Oh, look at it! Oh God, I'm in love. It is amazing. So there we go. Nice printed piece. Yes, there is a couple of stickers on this set, but we've got the USS Enterprise registration, NCC 1701D, some really cool elements. So this is the saucer section, and then obviously we have the main body, the warp drive elements, a couple of little stickers. Yeah, I mean it sits on this stand here that you can see just in here. It does sit on this really, really well. Pull that camera back a little bit so you can see it. Yeah, there's no issues with the stability on it. I was a little bit worried about the stability and how the stability was going to hold up, but yeah, it's absolutely fine. And then we've got that full kind of phaser array in there. Oh, look at that. It is amazing. Speed Champions windows, printed inside out obviously, fantastic. And then just on the underneath, you can see that. Just some more elements. Really, really cool. Nicely finished off. Unbelievable. Right, I'm going to get you guys mounted back on the tripod, and I'm going to separate the saucer section away, and we're going to take a look at it in two halves. Now there is in the instructions, it tells you how to hold these two pieces, but you literally just place your hand on the underneath, pull it away ever so slightly, and there we go. That is a saucer section, and it is sturdy. Like, I can, no pieces are falling off that. I know everyone's there going, oh no, but that is it. Look at that. It does look amazing. Again, underneath, some nice printing elements. Sorry, stickered elements. So there is a couple of stickered elements on this, which it is what it is. You know, when it comes to Lego, I think we've kind of got used to it now. I have my own viewpoints on it. Sometimes I think, you know, they go through the effort of creating really nice printed pieces. Why not just do a couple more? But anyway, but that is the saucer section. Really, really sturdy. A joy to build. And then the battle section, as I call it. So yes, with the warp drives. Again, nice and sturdy, nice and stable. You can handle it quite rough if you want to. Not that anybody would, but you can. It is a sturdy build for anybody that was worried, including myself when they first announced it, because that saucer section is top heavy. But yeah, so for me, oh, I absolutely love it. It really, 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 really makes me giddy about where they're going to go next and where they can go with this. Nice stand section, just comes on it, slots in there, if you guys can see that. Down it goes, saucer section, back in hand, in, it slots, one little click, mount that back in, job done. That is it, look at that. And then if you want to handle it together, handle it on the underneath so you don't put any additional stress. And there is your Starship Enterprise to boldly go where no one has gone before. Or as the sticker unfortunately said, to boldly go. But Lego are going to fix it. I, for one, have not actually stuck that sticker on. I've stuck all the rest on, but I've kept that bad boy right in there, if you can just about see it. And it does actually have a typo on it. Good old Lego. USS Enterprise Galaxy Class Starfleet Registry NCC 1701D to Baldy go where no one has gone before. I mean, at least they're fixing it, I suppose. Fair play, Lego. So yeah, that there is the USS Enterprise in Lego form. Can you believe I am saying that? Lego finally made a Star Trek set for all us Trekkies. Oh, look at it. It is a beaut of a thing. I'm a very happy boy. What's next? Are we going to get the E version? Are we going to get a bit of original TOS? Are we going to get a bit of DS9? Are we going to get Voyager? I don't know, but all I can say is that I am excited to see where this kind of IP and Lego goes, because if this is anything to go by, I'm going to need a bigger office. Lego is going from strength to strength in my eyes in what they're producing, the IPs they're getting, the builds they're getting. This is my most favourite set of all time. From a build point of view, none of it was tedious, even though there's a lot of grey, a lot of repetitive elements. None of it was tedious. I absolutely loved it. I'm holding my new favourite set in my hands, and it doesn't feel like it's going to fall apart either. Nope, no pieces are loose. That's always a good sign. Right, ladies and gents, that is it from me. Oh, and from this bad boy. As always, thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to leave me some comments down below, because right now, over 1,000 of you amazing people subscribe to this channel. Let me know what you want to see more of. Do you want to see more of The Office? Do you want to see more reviews? Do you want to see more builds? Do you want to see more lives? Is there anything that you want me to get my hands on and build for you? You know, retired Lego, old Lego Technic, old Lego system? Let me know, because ultimately I want to produce stuff that you guys want to watch. I will build it. It's made of Lego, so I'm going to like it. As long as it's not the Koenigsegg. Just go absolute. Not a fan of that one. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Whew. Definitely going to have to try and include a clip of the Enterprise. Why am I talking when there's going to be a clip of the Enterprise here? Probably not actually for copyright. Okay, here we go. Whew. See you next time, guys. We got it back on the stand.